I stewed my boyfriend's corgi and fed it into his mouth with his own hands. Who let that dog be left by his ex-girlfriend? But now he wants to break up with me and force me to return 280,000 dowry. I just wanted to ask, just because of a dog. My name is Xiaomei. I am 26 years old. My boyfriend's name is Wang Shuai. Is a project manager for an internet company. We've been together for 2 years. The relationship has been good. Hardly ever blushed. He tolerates my little temper. I also understand that his job is not easy. At the beginning of this year, we started talking about marriage. Everything went very smoothly. His family offered 280,000 dowry. The money has even been transferred to my account. I am also immersed in the happiness of being a bride soon. But in our seemingly perfect relationship, there has always been a thorn. That's the corgi he keeps named Dowdu. I really hated that dog. Not just because it makes the house dirty, it is because it represents Wang Shuai's past. Dowdu was raised by Wang Shuai and his ex-girlfriend. He also came up with the name. Then they broke up peacefully. Leave the dog to Wang Shuai. This dog, like the girl's eyeliner left at home, always remind me. In the life of Wang Shuai, there was the woman who occupied 5 years of his youth. Wang Shuai has an almost morbid love for Dowdu. The first thing you do when you get home from get off work every day is not to hug me. Instead, squat down and hug Dowdu. But Dowdu is extremely unfriendly to me. Every time I go to Wang Shuai's apartment, Dowdu will yell at me, baring sharp teeth, issue a low warning sound. I tried to court him, buy expensive snacks to feed it, but it doesn't appreciate it at all. Even once, while Wang Shuai is cooking in the kitchen, it bit my ankle. Although there is no bloodshed, but it also left a deep red mark. I screamed out in pain. Wang Shuai ran out, but just put it in a cage. Then he turned to me and said, Dowdu may just be afraid of life. Let me tolerate her more. How could I not mind? I bought shoes for over 3,000 yuan. I put it in the hallway and haven't had time to wear it yet. Dowdu peed in it the next day. I was so angry that I sat on the sofa crying. Ask Wang Shuai to send the dog away. But Wang Shuai's attitude is very firm. He said Dowdu was his family. He kept it for 5 years. Absolutely impossible to send away. He said that if I really loved him, you should try to accept Dowdu. Every time we fight over this dog, eventually it will turn into an argument about his ex-girlfriend. I don't think he can let go of his ex-girlfriend. That's why I'm holding on to this dog. And he thought I was being unreasonable. Competing with a pet that can't talk. Conflicts accumulate day by day. Until last week, Wang Shuai is about to celebrate his 28th birthday. I decided to give her a surprise. That afternoon, I specially asked for half a day off, bought her favorite ribs, ready at home, make her a nice birthday dinner. But as soon as I opened the door, Dowdu rushed over immediately, bite my trousers. The intense pain made me almost lose my mind. Looking at the mess all over the place, the taut string in my head was completely broken. All the grievances suffered by this dog in the past 2 years, all the jealousy and resentment about his ex-girlfriend, at this moment it erupted like a volcano. I used all my strength. Lift the other foot. He kicked Dowdu on the stomach. Dowdu let out a scream. Then the head is heavy. Knocked on the edge of the marble coffee table in the living room. Only a dull sound was heard. Dowdu on the ground. Twitched up. He stopped moving. I sat on the floor, looking at Dowdu motionless. My heart is beating violently. Ears are full of buzzing sounds. After the panic, my heart, there was an unprecedented ease and pleasure. This tortured me for 2 years. The barrier between me and Wang Shuai finally disappeared. Looking at Dowdu on the ground, an extremely crazy and twisted idea flashed through my mind. I will look. It slowly moved towards the huge pressure cooker in the kitchen, and in that moment the darkness triumphed over reason. I stood up expressionlessly, wearing rubber gloves. Step by step he walked towards Dowdu on the ground. That's a paragraph. I still dare not carefully recall the process. I put its 4 legs in a pressure cooker, poured half a bottle of rice wine, put a lot of seasoning, even put twice as many peppers as usual. Trying to use strong spices, cover up all possible flaws. As for the rest, I used layers of thick black garbage bags, wrapped tightly, stuffed in the trash can in the far corner of the kitchen. Ready to wait until late at night, then secretly throw it into the trash can in the community. The pressure cooker starts sizzling, rich aroma of braised pork, and it filled the room. I changed into clean clothes, sitting on the sofa, quietly waiting for Wang Shuai to come home. I try to make the expression on my face, looks gentle as usual. 7:30 p.m. Wang Shuai opened the door on time and walked in. He looked at me in surprise. Say what delicious food you made today. I walk over, gently took his coat, pulled him to the dining table and sat down, then pick up a piece of steaming braised pork, hand it to him and tell him it's your birthday. I specially made your favorite braised pork for you. Have you seen any progress in my craft? Wang Shui didn't suspect anything. He gave me a gentle smile. Open your mouth and eat that piece of meat. He nodded his head as he chewed, said the meat was too mushy. It tastes so good. Ask me where I bought the meat. Watch the moment he eats. And I had this weird feeling of satisfaction. The last trace of that woman in this house. It has now been swallowed by himself. From now on, this man truly belongs to me alone. I smiled and said to him, as long as you like to eat, I will make it for you every day from now on. Wang Shui looked around with some doubts while eating, then asked me why I didn't see Doubter today. Are you sleeping in the bedroom? I tried my best to suppress my beating heart in a calm tone when I came this afternoon. The door may not be closed tightly. Doubter may have run out. I've been searching for a long time and can't find it. I thought today was your birthday. We're just going to wait until we finish eating before we go out to look for it together. Wang Shui lost Doubter when he heard that. He immediately put down the dishes and chopsticks. He said Doubter was timid. It's easy to get into trouble outside. He stood up, ready to find it now. I quickly grabbed him. Said it's raining outside now. It's not too late to eat first and then go after dinner. But Wang Shui didn't listen at all. He started calling Doubter's name in the house. Bedroom, balcony, finally into the kitchen. I followed behind him. Cold hands and feet. Wang Shui looked around in the kitchen. When he was about to turn around and leave, his eyes suddenly fell on the corner of the kitchen. On that black garbage bag. Wang Shui frowned. Squat down. I was freaking out, shouting for him not to move. But it's too late. Wang Shui has untied the rope of the garbage bag. The moment he opened the bag, the scene inside made him freeze in place. Several layers of plastic bags are peeled off layer by layer, exposing the skin with yellow and white fur inside. Meat. Doubter just lay quietly at the bottom of the garbage bag. That moment, the whole kitchen is eerily quiet. Wang Shui's face was gloomy. He turned his head sharply, staring at me, eyes full of hatred and despair. He pointed to the garbage bag and asked me what it was. What the hell is this? I stood there, can't say a word. Legs go soft. He slumped on the ground. Wang Shui suddenly seemed to understand something. He turned his head, looking at the steaming plate of braised pork on the dining table. Take a look at the remaining dishes and chopsticks you just ate. He rolled and crawled to the sink and started throwing up like crazy. His tears mingled with snot. The whole person looks embarrassed and miserable. After he vomited, turned around and walked towards me step by step. His eyes were filled with endless fear and disgust. He yelled at me hysterically. Ask me why I do this. Ask me how can I be so cruel. It was a living being. It was the dog that had accompanied him for 4 years. He said I was crazy, a complete pervert. Watch him collapse. I'm also completely defenseless. I cried and shouted at him. Say I didn't mean to. The dog bit me first. It's bleeding me out. He also wet my shoes. He is hostile to me every day. You don't care how I feel. Could it be that our 2-year relationship, not even a beast? Wang Shui listened to my words. Just look at me coldly. He told me word by word that you were terrible. You didn't just kill Doubter, and you feed it to me. You are a pig in my heart. You make me live in a nightmare for the rest of my life. He said he had a moment. Don't want to see me again. He told me to go. That night, Wang Shui didn't listen to any of my explanations. He took my clothes, my makeup, everything that belonged to me was violently thrown out the door. I was crying and knocking on the door begging him to forgive me, but there is no response inside the door. Only his muffled cries and the sound of things falling. And the next day, I received a long text message from Wang Shui. It's very simple. He said our wedding was cancelled. He asked me to do it within 3 days. 280,000 dowry money. Return it to his parents in pennies. Otherwise he's going to sue me. The moment I saw the text message, I was literally paralyzed on the bed. Tears keep flowing down. My heart is full of grievance and unwillingness, but he's just a dog. We have been together for 2 years. We were so in love. How could he do it because of a beast? Completely deny our 2-year relationship. They even forced me to return the bride price. In the past few days, I can't sleep all night long. Closing your eyes is the picture of Wang Shui vomiting and collapsing. I began to doubt myself. Was I really wrong? I just want to defend my own love. I just don't want to live in the shadow of his ex-girlfriend. Did I spend 2 years of my youth and affection in exchange for a future without shadows? Price. Is it just to bear the infamy of perverts and monsters? Now the bank card with the 280,000 dowry. It's by my bed. I don't know what to do. Going back means we're done for good. My dignity and love will be gone. No return. It could really ruin my life. I'm sitting in a dark room, looking at the haggard self in the mirror, and for the first time I felt regret. Our 2-year relationship, it looks so vulnerable. Maybe it starts with my kick. I was doomed to lose it all. Emotions in this world can be really ironic sometimes. You think you're removing an obstacle, but I didn't expect. You're burying your whole life with your own hands. But I really want to ask you guys, for a dog,